nothing. It's impossible for less to have happened. It's crazy how little I've done. I mean, I did nothing today. I've just been working, and then this was like my recovery day. And however, I did see Joka. I saw that new Joka. I did see that Joka movie.
Yeah, how was it?
I will not get into too much detail, but it was really good.
Nice.
It was really good. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a pretty effective movie.
Yeah.
I did not pay attention to anything surrounding the movie at all, and apparently everyone hates it.
I could tell that like it was not as bad as everyone was saying.
No,
because
no.
Yeah, the shit people were saying about it was like so retarded. I was like, I cannot. I can tell.
What are the?
Because everyone was like everyone was like, oh, they hated that people liked the first movie, so they made the Joker lame in this one to like spite the fans of the first movie. So it's like people are like schizophrenic, and also like they watched that first movie where like a sad crazy man just dances by himself and kills people, and they were like, yeah, that guy. I bet people
think
cool.
I bet people think this guy rocks.
Yeah,
it's like because it's not even like there were a bunch of people watching the movie and being like, fuck yeah, I want to emulate this dude. It's a bunch of people thinking that other people wanted to emulate this dude. It's like, come on, man. I mean, the second movie is, if you enjoyed the first movie, there's no reason you shouldn't enjoy the second one. It just seems like for some reason people really have it out for that Joker movie. I remember at the time people had there was like a mixed response to it, and this one, it just seems like there doesn't even feel entirely organic to me. I don't understand how this movie could be shit on so severely when it is clearly so well made and executed, and like they did exactly what they wanted to do with the movie. I don't think it's perfect, but I also didn't think the first movie was perfect either, you know. So that's strange. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't know what people even like. Like what are people looking for if they're watching that and thinking like, yeah, this is garbage. Like what are you sitting at home watching that's so much better than the second Joker movie? Like I don't get it. Yeah, that's pretty much I think the biggest thing I had going on is nice. I watched Joker 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I made a ton of green tomato relish. I was like, I got a few green tomatoes left over that aren't gonna ripen up. I'll, cause it's like my mom always made that. I never even ate it because it was like a jar of green shit. I didn't want to eat that as a kid. You know, I was like, this is gonna taste like grass. You know, but then it's like any canned product. You know, it's just like. It's a shit ton of sugar and salt and vinegar.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just the best shit ever.
Yeah, it's nice, but like, I'd made it like the amount of tomatoes I had. I made like a gallon. So I guess I'm just like, every time I have a hot dog for the rest of my life, I'm fucking set.
Fuck, it's like, dude, okay. I've been eating chili dogs.
Oh man, you're getting ready. You're getting ready for that. When Sonic 3 come out? When is?
Oh my god, is it? You could tell me it's already out, and I believe you.
Oh, December 20th. Are you gonna be up here?
Oh yeah.
Oh dude. Come on.
Let's go. Oh, I'm going. Fuck yeah! You don't have to sell me. I've already seen the last two. I'm in for a penny. I'm in for a pound, baby.
What was the last movie I saw in a theater? Was it Valerian?
Ooh. No, we did Joker. You and I saw Joker. Yeah, Valerian was before that. Valerian's like 2017. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, the last one was. If I list out like the movies I've seen in theaters in my life, like this is like the funniest stretch where it was like Blade Runner 2049, Valerian, Joker, and then it's gonna be Sonic 3.
Yeah, that's a uniquely. That's a special
tell my
spread
about that one. Oh yeah,
that is a special spread. I mean, nobody can place you Nope, they have no idea what you are. They like if the movie theater chains are trying to analyze your
Wait,
ticket buying history.
where did I see Dune? Did I see Dune in a theater? No, that was no. Wait.
I think you and Steven watched that at your place, right?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll you can go see the Sonic movie. Just
With a bunch of children.
absolutely hammered. just pissed drunk at a afternoon screening of Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yeah. Then we can go stand in the abandoned lot where Denny's used to be and just like stumble around.
Yeah. These are the glory days.
Yeah, I'm back. It's like I'm back in high school. Everybody, I'm back.
I'll take an eggs over Miami, please.
No, officer, you don't understand. We used to come here after movies and we'd be hammered. It'd be
spot.
okay. This was like the spot, dude. Oh man, it was so awesome. Like we waited a really long time, and the waitress didn't like us, and then we'd go into the bathroom, and it was so awesome.
We didn't tip.
We would tip $2 because we thought that was like enough, you know.
Yeah, well, you know.
I just realized I haven't seen a non-anime movie in theaters since Star Wars 7. Nice.
Hey, you saw Mirai in theaters in Japan.
That's still 2018. That's yeah, but
yeah,
so,
man. Well, this will be a
ride.
I went to the theater with a friend last year who had not been to a movie in theaters in 15 years. Which is crazy. It's like I can't imagine 15 fucking entire years without going to a movie theater. It was like that was really fun. it's like yeah, of course it is. It's like the number one thing to go do. So yeah, that's it. I saw Joker. I thought it was really good. I have.
We should go to like the midnight opening of Sonic. I can meet my wife.
We should get lawn chairs. We can get lawn chairs.
Wife. Oh yeah. We could paint ourselves in full blue body paint.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like a Speedo, like a blue Speedo.
That might get us. That must get us some dirty looks from the parents. I don't know.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I paid the $11.50 for my ticket.
What is it? 2007? Jesus Christ, $11.50.
That's what I'm paying down here. That's the ticket cost down here, son.
Oh, really?
It's
like 14 now.
No, well, I mean, after you buy drinks and after you get a soda and popcorn, it's about $90.
Yeah.
But
after I get my Mike and Ike's.
Can you imagine? I mean, how fucking dumb of a proposition is it to take your family to a movie? Like, oh my god.
That's not a good. That's not a. I mean, it is like they all do shut up for a while. I guess that's one thing.
Yeah.
And you don't have to manage them. You don't have to do anything. You just sit there.
Yeah, their mouths are agape, and
giant
you can be on your phone.
Just drown them out. You can sleep. You can sleep through the SpongeBob movie like my parents did.
How much sleeping my mom did at movie theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be
as a kid. You're like,
how
the fuck do you fall asleep during this? Like, just sound blasting at you. But I'm getting to the point where I understand.
Yeah, if I'm watching Chipmunks Chipwrecks, I'm probably catching a few Z's during that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm watching. Hannah Montana movie.
I proposed that we go skiing if there's going to be any snow. Do you think there's going to be snow?
Well, they make snow even if it doesn't snow.
Yeah, I just wonder how cold it's going to get. Like, did it really get that 20th, low?
It'll be cold. You don't have to worry.
I don't know. I haven't been there. I was thinking about it. Like, I have not been up north for Christmas since I graduated college.
Yeah.
Like which is obviously the way to do it, of course. But I through my own naive decision making, I'm like, yeah, it would be good to go spend 2 weeks in New York in the middle of December. So yeah, we should. I want to go skiing. That sounds fun as shit. I've been wanting to go for a few years now. Yeah, so put that on the list of things to do.
Yeah, I think I still even have equipment. Like, obviously I can rent whatever I don't have, but
yeah.
But I might even have some shit. I don't know if it's the right shit, but who cares? Honestly, I don't need to be good at skiing. Just skiing.
No, you're gonna be drunk the whole time anyway. You know, it's like
yeah.
that's
Go
the
down the
thing I
hill
ever
once
have
and
to
then be
do.
like, let's eat some pizza. I hope they still
Yeah.
have Jolt in the vending machines.
No, God, don't tempt me with
I
such
could
delights.
just relive all of our just become total like man children and just like you know, just live in a like an ersatz childhood and just see Sonic movies and just drink hot cocoa and eat pizza rolls, eat pizza logs, go skiing and throw up.
I mean, do you think that pretending to be adults, which we're doing now, is any better?
It's
Like,
pretty nice. I don't know. I can I can make pizza whenever I want, you know.
yeah, but the thing is that
I
you
can
could
chop
do
down
that
trees.
and then also just indulge all of the things that you liked when you were a
That is
kid.
true. It is my right.
God,
I have fought for my right to party.
I fantasize about that Jolt Cola, man. Oh, the big battery cans.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck me. Oh, yeah. No, that's. I would drink a whole lot of that if they started making that shit again.
Yeah,
That's all.
I
That's
don't. I
also.
never tried it. I'd have to try it out.
It was the nectar. It was
Mm-hmm.
the nectar of life.
Yeah,
Um,
that's pure ski juice. And by the way,
absolutely.
to give you an idea of how cold it already is up here, it's been warm this week, but last week it was like, what was it like, mid 40s most of the
Oh,
week, I want to say. So yeah, we're already, you know, it's gonna probably
it's
snow
over.
before Halloween. Yeah, like
Fun's over.
you're
Oh
not gonna
boy,
have
I
to worry
forgot.
about there being skiable on December 20th.
I just feel like the last few, but I just haven't been up that late. I've been going up in November, and it's been like no snow on the ground or anything. So,
Mm-hmm.
well, cool beans. They get excited to hear us talking about how much our knees hurt in 2 months.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
If one of us doesn't get seriously injured with just something that just aches for the rest of our lives.
there's no way. There's no way. What are we gonna do? Fucking like you think you're? I'm not going off any ramps. I'm not trying to
You
grind
said
rails.
we're gonna be drunk. I mean, you think you're not gonna want to hit a ramp?
Woo! Check it out. Oh man, I had one of the worst fucking. The closest I've probably ever come to dying was on that ski mountain, man. Like I was trying to be a cool guy going on. Everybody would go to the what do they even call that? What was that part of the trick part of the mountain? What did they call that?
Like the name of the
portion?
trail, or like the slaloms or something?
No, the colloquially known like the the place that had all the rails and the ramps and
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know there was a name for it. I don't know.
well that area I went off of a ramp and totally whiffed the downward slope on the other side because I took a
Yeah.
weird angle on it and landed straight on my back like 20 feet in the air straight down. Yeah, it was one of those ones where I had like the wind knocked out of me, and somebody came up to me. They're like, "Hey, kid, are you okay?" And I'm like, "You brought me my skis." God, that was funny. Fuck.
It's gotta be really easy to just like go off trail and just like smack yourself on a tree too. Like I don't remember there's not like any protection. Like if you just like somehow veer off, you just fly really fast into the woods. There's just trees there.
Yeah.
Those
Well,
are hard.
famous people have died from doing it, which means the normal people must do it too,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because they're like us but better. You know.
Yeah. They're more
Oh man.
aerodynamic.
I
Cushier.
think I should get really into celebrity culture. I should like just I need something to really sink a few hundred hours into. I got to know about the sordid affairs of all of the hit people right now. Like
Yeah,
what's going on with the
knowing,
Kardashians?
Just knowing who's really friends with each other.
Well, we know that none of them are really friends. They're just, keeping
Some
up
of them are secret
appearances.
friends, I bet.
Yeah. Like all of these people are selling Diddy out right now. It's like those are real friends. A real friend
Real
wouldn't
friends
sell
wouldn't
you.
do that. No.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
No.
If
No,
if
not.
you had women in bondage, that's not
If
my
I
business.
If I was just having fun, what, guys can't have fun at their house?
It's
anymore?
really, yeah. I mean, this is
In all
this
the
is
rooms of
what
their
all
house?
of those '70s rock bands were doing, and like they were just doing all of this. They just got away with it. David Bowie was like tag teaming 13-year-old girls with Mick Jagger, and it wasn't a big deal. But all of a sudden, it matters when a black dude's doing it. know. I see how it is.
We're on to
It's
you.
because Diddy didn't want to put on the dress. They asked her, they're like, Diddy, you got to come do SNL and put this dress on. He's like, I don't want to do that. And now he's dead. Now they killed him.
Now they replaced him with Mecha-Diddy. I can tell it's not real Diddy. I can tell he's a robot now.
It's obvious.
They took Diddy and they replaced him with a robot. You can tell the way he moves his head back and forth. He didn't do that before.
Something's wrong with him.
Y'all don't have to listen to me. But I seen it. I've been to concerts. I've been to every musical venue, every theater. I seen Diddy all over the place. He did not move his head like that before. He's walking around 6.3 miles an hour.
That's slow.
That's
too slow
fast
for Diddy.
He's a very tall man.
He's tall in stature, tall in charisma.
Like he ain't got nowhere to be.
He's got little girls to fuck. What did they even get him on? I haven't followed any of this Diddy.
No, it's gonna end up being like nothing. It's gonna end up being like that he was pimping. You know, he was like doing some pimping, probably like 20 years ago, not even recently.
Yeah, not like Snoop Dogg who killed a guy.
Well, they both probably killed people, but at least Diddy had the common decency to hire a different guy to do it. God damn it.
I'll you know what? I'll get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna read up on all of this, but really I have to start from like square one. Like I need to know about. I don't know, who are the famous people right now.
Have you seen the videos of Diddy walking around LARPing as Joker on Halloween?
Yes, of course I have.
Oh, okay, all right. I totally forgot about those. Like it just popped into my head, and I was like, oh fuck, that was him. That was awesome. I don't even remember where I heard about that, but it's like he's so into it. Like a black guy who loves being the Joker is like the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, really, did he do anything much worse than your average Hot Topic adult? You know, like that's dressing up like the Joker. Preying on teenage girls.
He is like a black like theater kid guy.
Yeah, dude, he just wanted to have orgies. Like he just wanted it, and he made it. You know, he's like less freaky than fucking Prince was. You know, Prince was fucked up. Watch that dude do his thing for about 30 seconds. You're like, that dude's got some skeletons in his closet.
I don't know. Prince might have been some kind of asexual alien.
We're just gonna let him get away with that.
I mean, I feel like we kind of got him. I think he's. I don't know if you know, there's not much you can do at this point. He's in his underground bunker. He's in his big purple cave.
He's hanging out with Elvis
underground.
That might be a good thing. Man, it might be good to look into like where people think that all of the dead celebrities have gone, because they like that's so lame. That's not like a conspiracy anybody actually believes, though. Like, what are like the conspiracies that are like totally fake? Like, this is like a headline that somebody came up with for an Inquirer in the 80s that nobody actually bought into.
Lots of stuff.
Like Flat Earth is fake. Flat Earth is not a real conspiracy theory. That's a bunch of people LARPing. I don't buy that at all.
Pretty much.
Schizos on LARPers, which is, you know, it's every conspiracy.
Yeah, but there's like shit. What is there? Like Bigfoot. No one fucking believes in Bigfoot.
No one ever believed in Bigfoot.
No, it's retarded.
Let's see. Conspiracy theories. I was gonna start reading them off of Wikipedia. Let's see.
Celebrities, like people getting replaced. People getting, you know, body doubles, clones.
Avril Lavigne. No way.
Yeah.
That's like a bunch of things that people think is funny. We need a clear differentiator between the real conspiracy theories that people care about and the fake ones that are just internet memes.
Yeah, these are like the conspiracy theory equivalent of like people going like, so like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Like, oh, I'm being so clever by being I'm being so quirkily garrulous right now, you know, because I can talk about anything, you know, like, oh, there's
you can never place what's going to come out of his mouth next. He's full of all these insane ideas. Yeah, this is good stuff. Yeah, this is like if you're in study hall,
spaghetti monster.
You're in 10th grade in study hall. This is things that you're saying to get a rise out of people. You know, you're trying to bait people into your web. You know, like, aha, I've caught you. Oh, that's something I've been doing recently. I've been been getting into arguments in YouTube comments sections.
Yes. Oh, hell yeah. That's the best.
I've been just like talking absolute shit. Just like just going into like YouTube videos about NFL players and just talking complete shit. Just like things that are obviously like there's no way anybody holds this opinion. Like talking about how like Tom Brady was never at any point in time a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. and then people will just go and go and go and go and go. Like they will rattle off stats and figures, and then they'll start accusing you of being a fan of a shitty team, as if like that's like the ultimate gotcha. It's like well, yeah, but your team sucks, so like your opinion doesn't matter. It's like obviously this opinion is not real. So yeah, no, I've been having fun with that for sure. I kind of started with like there were some Magic the Gathering controversies going on, and I would go in there and like I would present extremely reasonable perspectives about the least popular opinion that you could have within that moment, and just like people would freak. It was yeah. So that's how I like basically when I'm in the sauna at the gym, like before and after. It's like you know, here's what I'll do is I'll get in the sauna when I first get there to stretch out, and I'll sit for a little bit, make a few comments, go work out. After my workout, I'll see if anybody's like fallen for my trap.
Yeah, like a lobster fisherman checking his traps, just like, what do we got?
Exactly.
All right.
And then I see there's there'll be like a little yellow 1, and ideally like 3, and next to the bell notification, and it'll be like these like 3 or 4 paragraph long arguments for people, and then I'll be like, okay, sweet, I'm gonna just. Because like these people are morons, so you can really just pretty quickly dismantle them or like double down in hilarious fashion. And so then I'll run home and I'll shower. When I get out of the shower, I'll take another look, and I've been doing that pretty consistently for a few weeks now. I probably have dedicated maybe 20 to 30 minutes every day to this, and it's awesome. Fuck, it is so fun. I like just a complete waste of my time, but it's satisfying. It's just it's delicious. Okay,
keeping those rhetorical skills sharp.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, this is really I'm iron sharpens iron for sure. We're having the great debates of humankind here. Okay, we got some conspiracies. QAnon, child sex ring, obviously correct.
That one's true.
Obviously true. Several mass shootings in recent years were staged hoaxes. Obviously true also.
Sure.
Barack Obama was not born in the United States.
That one's true.
Obviously true, yeah. Moon landing, not real. Moon landing, not real. Obviously went to the moon. And 9/11
landing real footage fake.
And 9/11 conspiracy theories. There were 3 towers. Did you know this?
I did.
They never talked about how there was. They never talked about there was a 3rd tower there and it just disappeared. You can't make.
Didn't even fall. It actually got built, and then they've been hiding it. It'd be a giant cloak.
Let's see. Do we have conspiracy theories in the Arab world? Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see. The anti. Okay, what do we go? Come on. Animal-related conspiracies. What?
It's also funny that the most popular conspiracy ever, JFK, is actually one that is like pretty clear cut. He that motherfucker actually just did that by himself.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you watch the most popular movie on the subject, all of it's manufactured. Like none of the evidence presented.
People have been like analyzing like the angle of the chairs and like the wind for fucking 70 years, and then you look into the guy and it's like, oh, he defected to the Soviet Union and then he came back. It's like, yeah, dude, he wanted to kill the fucking president. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah. He was in the military. Well, he's a Marine.
He was a Marine.
Yeah, he's a Marine. Like,
I don't know. Was he a sniper in the Marines or just a regular Marine? I think he was just a regular. He's just
a regular Marine, but you probably need to have a decent baseline of ability. Also, like, wasn't he like practicing? Like, we know that he was whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, just a man with a gun and a plan. That's all it takes sometimes.
Yep, Panama.
Let's see. these presentations of conspiracy theories are so dry on Wikipedia. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that they wouldn't put a lot of effort into making these things very entertaining to read?
Are there any cryptids that are real? I think
Yeah.
I think there's a chance that there's a Tasmanian what's it called? Tasmanian tiger out there.
I'm sure that there was something like that. But just if it makes sense to me.
No, like still. I mean, like they're not extinct.
Let's see.
What are they called? Whatever they're called.
Well, let's just Google cryptids. Fuck it. This episode's for us, by the way.
He's going to be in Japan October 17th to November 17th. Damn, whole month.
Wow,
that's nice.
full month. Nice, dude. Okay, let's see. Champy from Lake Champlain, kind of lame to just do the Nessie thing.
You just do the same thing. Yeah, that's not good.
Nessie, obviously fake, of course, unfortunately. The Loveland Frog. What is this? The Loveland Frog, known as the Loveland Frogman or Loveland Lizard, is a 4-foot-tall frog.
That's just my Uncle Vito. Come on, man.
Hey, bada big. What were we looking? We were looking for Tasmanian Taz. I can't find it. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it is.
What are they called? The thylacine. There's been like a lot of sightings of those by like pretty credible people.
If they're quadrupeds with fur, I'm gonna bet on them being real.
They were real.
Oh,
but they went extinct supposedly. But there's still been sightings.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, they're trying to bring those back right now, right? Isn't that what's going on?
No,
they got like they're coding the genome or something.
They always say that they've been making miniature woolly mammoths for fucking 40 years. Like I don't know if they're actually, that's not gonna happen.
Let's see.
Loveland frog, isn't that just a French person? I know. Yeah, it's just a 4-foot frog. It's a French person.
Chupacabra, that's a no. I think
that's just a mangy coyote. No.
Yeah, I don't like that one. But a Wendigo. I
don't know
really
the difference between a Wendigo and like a skinwalker.
I think they are basically the same thing. I mean, they're gonna have like some really specific differences where it's like, oh, culturally. Wendigo is a mythological creature or an evil spirit originating from Algonquin folklore. So it's probably just.
Oh, the Wendigo is like, isn't it like it's actually a different thing. It's like a deer.
It possesses human beings.
Oh,
it's said to make their victims feel insatiable hunger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, skinwalkers.
Some
skinwalkers would be the scariest one if they were real. That's the worst.
Yeah, that's the worst for sure.
That's the worst. I mean, give me my chances with a Bigfoot over a skinwalker. I wouldn't be able to keep my fucking sanity, I think.
Yeah. I forget who said this, but like compared to like, if you go into the woods and you're like camping, you see like a crazy, like scary monster that's like roaring at you, like that's scary. But then if you just like saw a dude, like you just saw a dude like and then he like walked away and you're like, what was that guy doing? Why was he here?
Yeah, because there's so much intent. There's so
much worse.
Yeah, because you really know they're up to no good. Like there's
they had to decide to be there.
If they make themselves known too, like if they like just kind of like they don't say anything, but they just step out from behind a tree.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Oh, bad news bears, man.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the movie Zodiac?
No, not really.
Okay, it's a great movie. But the opening scene in that movie is an encounter these teenagers have with the Zodiac killer, and it's just a dude with a dumb bag over his head. But it is so fucking terrifying to be like a teenager and to just have a full-grown adult man approach you. They don't even like the characters in the movie don't even know how to respond. Like they don't have the ability to process the fact that this is really bad. They're like, we've never encountered an adult in this way before. I don't know how to act other than like basically completely subservient.
I haven't been taught manners for baghead adults.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know.
My
the
social
protocol.
Programming.
Yeah.
is not sophisticated enough yet. Well,
what's scarier, skinwalker or dog walker? I don't know.
a scary thing for me is Walker Texas Ranger getting taken off of TV land. That would be real bad.
Boo.
Well, you know when you look at your DVR and your DVR cable box and you see that it's 8:27. Walker's about to end and the Andy Griffith Show is about to begin, and that's about as scary as it gets.
I'm almost out of videotapes. I'm gonna have to write over my wedding for this episode. I'm gonna fall asleep.
I'm wedding to my second wife.
Yeah.
That's
second wife. That one can go. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, no, this is exactly what a normal conversation between us would be if we were not recording a podcast.
Yeah.
There isn't, except we would probably spend more time just reading through lists of conspiracies on Wikipedia.
Yeah, there'd be more dead air, more like, what about this one? Also, I'm building Steven that PC. I get to have a PC. Oh, nice. Get to have a PC build day. PC build day is always fun.
Absolutely.
I feel like some people don't like building PCs. I like it because you get to drink 40s. Yep. And it's like, 3 or 4 hours of like really easy work, and then you get a computer at the end. That's fun.
Yeah, I remember when I built Matt's computer. Matt and I built his first computer. I went over to his place. We hung out. His mom made spaghetti. And I was just smelling that spaghetti. She was making homemade sauce, and I was just smelling the entire time like, ooh. After this, I'm gonna eat some spaghetti.
That's great. That's wholesome. That's a good time.
It was awesome. She had some awesome Italian sausage. Ooh, baby. I probably won't do it until January, but I gotta do this whole rig reconfiguration where I moved to 16 terabytes of footage last week, so I basically couldn't use my computer the entire time because I didn't want anything to go wrong. So I spent 8 straight hours cleaning. When I say 8 straight hours, I mean 8 straight hours. I drank two C4s and just cleaned for 8 hours. Like every nook and cranny. I cleaned out my closet and brought a bunch of clothes to Goodwill. I did it all and it felt so good. But yeah, I got to get a new case because mine doesn't have enough airflow and my computer just overheats doing normal shit now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anyway, that's extremely boring.
Can't get a bigger heatsink? Bigger cooler?
No, I haven't really. It's already got a big cooler in there.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just the graphics card that I have is too big for the case. So it's like right up against the hard drive enclosures. And there's just not enough airflow. So.
It's the graphics card. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you using that? Are you utilizing it a lot?
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah. No. I use it for my video editing software is able to leverage it.
So. Oh right, you do video, right? Okay.
Yep. Anyway, any other fun, kooky, crazy anecdotes?
I don't think so. Not for me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start drinking then. I think. Start really drinking, of course, because we gotta talk about some anime.
Part 2 of anime shows. Part 2.
Did you release the first missing few minutes of the last episode?
No, I gotta do that. I gotta release the missing files.
Yeah, it'd be like the SpongeBob missing
tapes.
Episode where it's just a walk cycle.
It's not gonna be that good. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna do this. You want me to introduce the first show?
Be my guest.
This first program, from Studio JC, this is a collaboration between JC staff and Mo. I think it's probably.
I think it's probably Mo. Yeah.
Or it's MOE.
No,
anyway.
It's Moe. Obviously.
It's MOE.
Method of entertaining
and intent.
Yeah. Mode of operation.
This is wow. Oh boy.
Woo!
Monday night.
This is good. Yeah.
Woo!
It's the trifecta. It's part 2. It's Monday. Whatever the third thing is.
I'm drinking Mountain Dew.
That's what it was. Thing. Yeah.
Kabushiki, Gaisha, Magi, Lumiere. Kabushiki, Gaisha, Magi Lumiere.
Is it Magi?
Magic.
Uh,
Magic.
I don't think it's
Magi.
Magi. I always forget.
Magi.
What,
Uh,
what's Madoka's title? Magi.
it's probably Magi.
Probably Magi. Yeah.
This is directed by Masahiro Hiraoka. You might have heard of a person with a very similar name. That's not this person. And
What are you about to say? Like every Japanese person.
you've probably heard a person with those exact letters arranged in a different way to make a different name.
Yeah. You might be thinking of another famous anime figure with a Ya and Ma and Su and Ka in their name.
You can believe
Ring any
it.
bells?
This isn't it. They're not related. We're probably related distantly somehow, but this person has done nothing. They have credits for 3D character design and Bang Bang Bang. They were the CG director for One Punch Man on a couple episodes. They have a CG background, and it looks like.
This is a manga adaptation.
Yeah, character designs by a person who doesn't have any other meaningful credits.
So this is why I kind of cherry pick the credits usually, because when you just go through everyone, you're like, "What is this one? Okay, this one's not really relevant."
I'm not gonna learn until I do it myself. I haven't been paying attention to anything you've done for the last 8 years.
Like, what does he normally do? Read all the credits?
Yeah. You gotta go through these growing pains here. To assume my rightful role is host, which of course I am. Okay, so
and the title means Magi Lumiere Magical Girls Inc. I guess.
This is the show about a world where you have basically all of these different freelance agencies that hire out magical girls to answer calls for encroaching monsters, like threats like that. You know, there's like kaiju and stuff, and if you're in trouble, they're like Ghostbusters basically, but they're magical
just called
girls.
Kai for some reason, not kaiju, but
to make them sound different. Yeah. So our main character is a girl who her name's Kana, and she wants to be a magical girl, but she
does she?
Well, I'm sorry, that's a different show. Where that would be a possible way that you could do this plot. No, she just graduated and she's taking interviews at companies.
Yeah.
And it's all for like boring office work. She's not getting a job, classic sort of setup. And one day she goes to do an interview, and the place she's interviewing at has a kaiju that is like a ice monster kaiju. So they call for help from a magical girl. And we get the magical girl at her headquarters there, and there's a sort of, she has her transformation sequence, but she's not transforming into like any kind of beautiful magical girl outfit. She's transforming into basically like a public service employee outfit. She's got like a skirt and like a tie. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Oh, well, you had something you had to say?
Not really. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a decent henshin sequence, but yeah, like I can see what they're going for with the outfits.
Right.
It's just like it's not very cute or striking, because they're trying to, you can hear like the pitch being made, like, okay, it needs to be like a magical girl, but also it's like what if magical girl was a job like
right.
EMT,
Yeah, you got to go a little bit further. You got to pick one direction or the other. You got to pick, the outfits are extremely boring to the point of like straight up just looking like they work for a train company or something, like they manage like the Shinkansen, or they're really slutty, and in this world service workers look like whores. Those are the two options. They went right down the middle and it doesn't work. So the magical girl shows up to take care of the ice monster, and our main character girl she is helpful.
I like how she looks a little haggard here, by the way. Just wanted to like the little strain around the eyes.
That's how I like my girls straining.
Ew. Fucking gross.
High fiber diet. Yeah, so uh, her best skill, which she isn't able to really show off, is that she likes to help.
Well,
Wow.
she also has like really good memory, right?
Yes, she
She's got, like, a
goes to a
perfect memory.
she
She's
goes
good at,
she goes
at
to a
Starbucks.
she goes to a they go to Utar Bucks, and at Utar Bucks, the woman behind the counter just decided not to record anybody's fucking orders. There's this like she comes across this very quote unquote this scene that's supposed to be very distressing where this grown adult service worker lady just decided not to record anybody's orders that she took.
Hey, you've been
What
there when
is
you like you
this?
think you can memorize something and then you have it memorized and you're like, all right, cool, and then like 5 seconds goes by and you're like, oh shit, I
But
lost it.
did she didn't take like I've worked in fucking restaurants before. You get an order ticket. There's never been a food establishment where like, yeah, I'm just gonna make this one off the dome. I'm just gonna kind of freewheel this. When you're at the register punching that shit up, you
Yeah.
get an order ticket. It's
Discovered
kind
a
of
plot
like
hole.
yeah, I know. I'm a genius. I'm seeing through the farcical scenarios that they've concocted to show how intelligent our main character is for snooping in on what people are ordering at Starbucks.
Yeah, if someone did this in
Anyway.
real life, everyone would just be kind of probably weirded out a little bit.
Absolutely,
Maybe not
as
in
they
Japan.
should be. It's like, oh yeah, just in case the service worker forgets, I'm gonna listen. So anyway, yeah, the magical girl shows up, and she needs somebody to help her reload her gun because they have software to reload the gun, but she has it on a tablet. She can't just do it herself. Like for
Well,
some reason,
it's too confusing because the app sucks.
the app sucks. Okay, I see.
So it's you get it. It's trying to be it's like it's the concept. It's like you get it. It's like what if magical girls, but it's like a normal job.
Yeah,
So it's like
so-
there's like job jokes. Yeah. It's
Our
like,
main character decides not to go through with the interview she was supposed to go through with because she wants to work with magical girls now. Um. Yeah, just a whiff. Just swing and a miss on this one. Not funny, not exciting. Just constantly like creating scenarios that aren't believable at all. Not in like a this is fantastical way, but in like these are things that mechanically that you just think about and you're like, this just doesn't make any sense in my normal life. No, thank you. Pass
yeah,
on
it just
this.
doesn't really have enough going for it. Really,
Yeah,
it's like
don't
the
got
concept isn't really super. It's like the opposite of interesting. It's like what if this thing was less interesting, and then this like there's the main character is like goofy, inexperienced girl, and then her foil is like this magical girl, and they kind of overdid it with giving her this like super cocky, cheeky grin all the time. Again, I get what they're going for.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey. So yeah, it wasn't as bad as I would have expected from the opening scene, which is just like this stupidly designed big giant monster covered in eyeballs, chasing girl down a hallway or down a highway.
Yeah, really get you straight into it with like CG camera spinning around everything and being like, "Whoa, we're being
Yeah.
jumped into this experience in media res." It's yeah.
Anyways, fuck that shit. Wait,
I
this
like
is the
that she's
wrong
got a
show.
raccoon. She got a raccoon tail on her wand because she's a freak. She's a freak like that.
She is. Forget that show, dude. We need to talk about Mecha-ude. Mechanical arms. By the way, I was, and this is not a joke, I think, I'm going to say 2/3 of the way through this episode before I went, oh, arms. I swear to God, I'm so fucking stupid. It's like, oh,
No,
I
it's
get
just-
it. I thought it was like
This is
arms,
just-
like weapons, which I guess it could be.
Yeah, it's a double on. Yeah,
It
it's
could
a
be
double
an
meaning.
intentional double entendre. But yeah, no, they're arms. This is crazy.
This is the amount of brain stimulation you get while watching these shows for these season previews. That's how much it really takes a while for the your brain to kind of rev up, Anyway,
this is an original show. It is. I saw this. I was momentarily extremely worried because it said it's a Kickstarter-based project launched in 2016, and I went, "Oh, what?"
What the fuck?
And then I saw, "Oh, okay, the Kickstarter thing was just the pilot, which was released in
see.
2019. So now it's a full series." Studio Triff, not much besides this. And then this is so strange on so many levels. I was like, this took so many, not really turns. Like I was just like watching this, just like trying to place it. Not that it's difficult to place, but I was like, this is. I wonder if you might not have had the same like impression, but like this is both like the most by the numbers and cliched thing I've ever seen, and also somehow like nothing I've ever seen.
The by the numbers part I'm resonating with here. There's something about the presentation that's off in this. There's something about the way it's directed that's strange to me. But go on. I want to hear more of your takes here.
Like it's it opens out. There's like there's like this action scene, and like it's like pretty stylish, and I thought it was actually really well directed. But then, I wasn't even trying to notice it. Like my brain just noticed it. There's like these frames missing, and it starts to look like a fan animation like on YouTube, but like still kind of cool, but like way like it just has that look to it, like it's a Flash project, or something. And it's like, oh, whoa, this is like, what is this? Is this like low budget, or is it being made by people who are like, are they doing something a different way, or are they not as experienced? Like, what's going on? And like it looks really rough in some spots, but it's still like kind of cool. And I was like, oh man, this is like kind of a bummer, because this is like neat. And like and then there's like kind of like this fight between people I don't know, and I was like, okay, that's we always hate that. There's like straight up there's straight up mistakes where like during this fight, this one guy's yelling but his mouth is closed, while he's yelling. It just seems like really rough in some spots, even though like for like a nonsense action scene between two characters I don't give a fuck about. It's like kind of neat. There's some frames that are like almost Imaishi looking, like kind of distorted, like comic booky looking. It was like neat stuff in there. I was wondering if it was made by a Westerner even, because it has that feeling like the opening starts playing. There's all these characters. They all have like color schemes. It felt like it was maybe made by someone like who. If you're being cynical, like someone who thinks that like, oh, anime is when you have lots of characters with powers and then they fight, like it's like it felt like Ruby,
Right. Yes,
it was very Ruby like. And then our first scene with our main character is like this very strange scene where he's like sitting on a bus or a train. Obviously, it's Japan. He's on a train, and like I don't even remember what's happening, but like there's this weird bit where like he doesn't get up and offer his seat to this pregnant lady.
Yes.
And like this
is the weirdest struggle I've ever seen.
And there's a business guy falling asleep on him next to him, and like he's like annoyed by that. And then at the end, the business guy finally wakes up and he immediately offers his seat to the pregnant lady. And I was like, damn, that was like kind of, it got me because I noticed the pregnant lady, but I didn't even think. You always think like, obviously I'd offer my seat to a pregnant lady. I didn't think about that at all because I just noticed it, but she just seemed like, background character. It was like a very weirdly subtle bit. Like, is it, it was supposed to be like, oh, our character's immature. They bring almost no attention to it. It's like very subtle. I liked it. I don't know. It was so weird.
I completely immediately locked onto the pregnant lady. That was very clear to I am not trying to do any sort of like.
Oh, you're saying you're smarter than me, huh?
No, I know. I just immediately. I thought immediately it was because there's the sign about like stepping up and moving forward or whatever, and like you gotta be a superhero in your day-to-day life. And I thought that was like the thing that it was trying to draw attention to explicitly is his internal sort of decision making about whether he was going to stand up for her. Which I thought was bizarre. I thought that was a really strange thing for him to be struggling with, whereas like he's clearly thinking about whether or not he wants to get up and give her his seat, which is it's a no-brainer.
Oh, I didn't even know that he. Okay. Maybe I
No,
wasn't paying enough
because
attention.
he's hearing like dialogue like from other characters, other background characters talking about like he's such a hypocrite. Who does he think he is? You know, like and it's like he's overhearing conversations about other people that are relating to his current scenario, which is the very obvious scenario of I see a pregnant lady, you offer her your seat, which he knows is the right thing to do, but he doesn't do it for some reason. I was confused. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was wrong and that I immediately locked in on that, but that was what I was taking away from it.
I still kind of get it though. Like maybe he doesn't want to bring attention to himself or something. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. And then and this is where it started to be like we start falling into this like very well-worn territory where there's like a lost piece of, basically magical technology, right? And he comes across it. And he's immediately like bound to it, and then he has to fight, someone who's after it, and like he has to like tap into the power, and this is basically the first episode of Guilty Crown, and to top it all off, the music is by Hiroyuki Sawano, so like the music's just he's going fucking hog the whole time during this episode.
Of course, he has no chill.
Yeah, I haven't heard like a really obvious like textbook Sawano soundtrack.
One
I feel like in a while.
His drops.
Oh yeah, that exact combination of instruments, whatever it is. All it was missing was a German lady, or a lady singing in German. But like it was so like bog standard, like first episode anime. Like it's so Guilty Crown or whatever the hell. The robot arm is is Sugita. Just like in Gargantia, and it's like I don't know if there's a word for this, but like it's not a buddy comedy, but it's like when they have to stay together and one doesn't and one does, it's like a Finding Nemo or a Shrek or whatever.
It's like an odd couple of characters who I guess it is kind of a buddy comedy thing. Yeah, it's like they have a mutual need. Basically, where it's like they gotta go on this quest.
Well, the kid doesn't want anything to do with him at all. He wants to leave him.
But he is physically, I believe, restrained to the thing.
The thing is physically restrained to him.
I see. Yeah. I felt like this was like 3/4 of the way there. When I was watching it, I'm like, this is, it's just quirky and strange enough. With the big dumb robot arms doing the fighting, I like. There's something about that that's working for me. I kind of like the aesthetics of it, but it's just a little too safe. I feel. I just think it's a little too in line with other stuff I've seen, like you said, by the numbers.
Yeah, for me it's devotion to sticking to this formula so hard, like everything that happened. Was just like, oh man, they're even doing that too, but it's not even like a bad execution of it, or maybe it was just the music. Maybe it was just the music that I liked.
It's probably just the music.
But they just got like really big arms in the arms fight,
Hey man, I got through all of Gargantia. It's like that's like that. It's just a nice looking thing. It's got some good music going on. It's got a girl with a tattoo on her ass. For some reason, she got a tattoo on her. Does he have a tattoo on his ass?
We haven't found out yet. We'll have to keep.
All right, I hope that he wears a skirt and has a tattoo on his ass. Like that's like part of the thing is he has to. He doesn't have a choice. It's because it's like, oh no, because I've implanted myself onto you. You can't wear pants anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah. This one did not move me.
The ED is good. Yeah, it was strange. It was like, it felt like it was trying. Like it felt like it made by people. Felt like it was made by people who like really care about doing this like extremely bog standard thing. Complete with the antagonist showing up as a transfer student at the end. I mean, oh my God.
Yes.
Come on.
It's people who have been working on this thing from a Kickstarter project 8 years ago.
I thought they've done it. I thought they've been working on it the whole time, but
yeah,
yeah.
I know, but they're still like, holy shit, we get to do it now as a full show. That's probably pretty awesome.
Maybe they're psyched about it.
I'm going to, unless you have any more thoughts on the show, I'm gonna go have a piss real quick.
I don't think so. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, maybe I was pretty drunk, but I was pretty like I wouldn't say I was stoked on this, but I was kind of bewildered. I was in awe. I was like, dude, this is crazy that they're doing this. Happy D, I had some Wendigo ass experience elk hunting. That's where it's gonna happen. If you're gonna have a Wendigo experience. Dozens of miles back in the mountains with my dad and cousin, I was alone on my way back from my deer stand on a mountain to our base camp in a valley about 2 miles away. I was cutting across the field on a four-wheeler following my GPS when some guy just stands up in the middle of the field, almost directly in front of my headlights and stood there watching me. He was wearing normal street clothes, completely out of place way out there. He's probably just some meth head or whatever, but Jesus Christ, I booked it back to camp. Want that piece of pizza. Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, man, I wonder how many skinwalkers and Wendigos are just meth heads, because they like going into the woods. I think they just go to the woods and like beat off for like 48 hours because they don't have anything else to do. Wearing street clothes is funny. I'm gonna put on like cargo shorts and like a Hawaiian shirt and just go like 20 miles into the Montana
All right.
wilderness and spook people.
I got my Mountain Dew.
What kind of Mountain Dew you drinking?
This is Mountain Dew Zero.
Ooh.
I've been waiting and looking for Mountain Dew Voodoo, which is the Halloween themed one, and god damn it, I can't find the 0-calorie version near me.
Live a little. Come on.
No, no, it's a principle. I'm sending a message. This is my way of communicating to them that I want every soda to be diet. I refuse to bow to their whim. I want my diet game fuel too. God damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Happy D was telling a story about how he was on a four-wheeler in the middle of the wilderness, nowhere, and a dude stood up right in front of him, which would have scared the fuck out of me. She is kind of cute.
I like the way that her eyes are glazed over.
Yeah, she's got death, crazy.
I believe those are Betty
heroin
Davis eyes.
Death eyes, yeah.
Okay. Next.
Sayonara, Ryuusei, Konnichiwa, Jinsei. Goodbye, dragon life.
This is me when I stop going to furry conventions.
I think the literal title is Goodbye, Dragon, Hello Life, or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is a light novel. Synergy SP and Vega.
Oh boy.
We start out with a very dramatic, very emotionally sad dragon death.
That is a wild. I have to be honest. That's a strange sequence. That is like
so like what?
He is so. He goes through such a range of emotions as just a dragon. like it's a I did not expect to go straight. I thought that our main character was the motherfucker that killed him, like and that it was going to be a show about people like lamenting. I did not read the title for this at all. I don't know Japanese, so I'm like I'm like holy shit, is this going to be a show that's really mopey about the fact that you kill monsters? And it's like, no, instead it's a show that was very briefly mopey about being killed, which I get. Anyway, go on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like, I guess it's time to stop being a dragon.
It's time to stop being alive, which is what I'm going to say on my deathbed.
But then
I'm going to do that about I'm going to do that about 20 or 30 times on my deathbed. I'm going to do that to my kids and be like, it's time for me to go. And then just come back awake, you know?
Put on some sunglasses and be like, I guess being alive time is over.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
shit.
kicking off the being alive switch. So yeah, then he wakes up and it's time to start being alive again. And then he wakes up as a guy named Dolan.
What he says, that's what he says when he wakes up is it's time to be alive
I guess
again.
it's time to be alive. Yeah,
his name is fucking Dolan.
And like I immediately thought of like, yeah, Dolan, Uncle Dolan. And but then I look at our notes and you wrote and you have a link and I knew exactly what it was going to be. but I click on it and I just haven't seen Dolan in so long. I laughed so fucking hard seeing Dolan.
It's a great face.
Yeah, I mean, oh my god, dude, like, yeah, I
you
forgot.
gotta bring it up on stream.
I'm bringing it up. Yeah, I forgot how fucking funny Dolan is.
I should get that on a shirt.
That is a really good shirt.
Classic. I mean, I have not thought about Dolan until I heard of the name Dolan said in this anime. Probably have not thought about Dolan since 2015.
Yeah, like
Honestly,
how do you even
earlier.
know about Dolan?
Dolan? Well, Dolan and Gooby? Dolan and Gooby? Do I remember that shit, man? I was there. Yeah, trying to big time me right now.
I don't know.
Internet lore?
I just don't know where you would have seen Dolan.
No, dude, Dolan was a classic.
Uh,
I don't like. They were like basically like sadist versions of Disney characters. Anyway,
the Uncle Dolan show. Yeah. So his name is Dolan, and this is this is a 1.5x show.
It's snap to that fucking playback speed.
Give me it.
Instant. I gotta get that set to a hotkey. I gotta really be ready to rip on that one.
No, it's just control up arrow for me.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I'll have to start doing that. Yeah, this is no way I'm gonna put any real thought into this.
Yeah, there's a Lamia girl. I do like that. She gets covered in goop. I do like that. That's 2 points. So that's 2 out of 10. There you go. Yeah, he starts off in a town. This is what it's
Hold
like.
On, let me see what I can remember. Let me see what I can remember.
This is what it feels like to watch the show. Is this screenshot?
I like how he's like super stoked with his life now, but even when he's working, he's like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is a dragon. He moved out of the house at 17 or whatever.
Sure.
He's living that bachelor lifestyle. He goes to eat dinner with his new non-dragon parents because they're humans, because he's reborn as a human. What else happens in this?
He decides to go on some bullshit adventure for some reason. I couldn't. I
think he
didn't
spends
catch
the whole
why.
episode like deliberating if he's gonna go, right? Like,
I think he leaves pretty early.
Oh wait, no, he kills it. Does he kill it? He kills a clay monster.
No, well, he says goodbye to everyone. And he leaves his village because he's going on an adventure, and then he meets Lamia girl in the woods.
Right.
He has a little sister named Irie.
Keep it, Irie.
Don't you worry, child. I go into the woods. Everything gonna be Irie.
I gone fuck this snake girl. I'm going to neg the snake girl.
Oh, your brother boy go into the woods, find a slithery snake girl to fuck.
They got cloaca, man. They don't even have the puss. They are.
Does snake girl have puss?
I want the snake girl punani.
I'm down to make a Lamia into a Mamia.
Get that on a shirt, please.
I need this on a shirt. Just have the bots on Twitter make it for you.
So yeah, he kills a goop monster. The snake girl tries to seduce him. But she's not successful.
Like
Look
not
at
that
his cute younger sister.
Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, the snake girl is just like, oh yeah, we're supposed to find a man in the woods who's
She's
tough,
laying it on really thick.
and I left my house to find a husband, and I was supposed to find a guy who's strong. So hey, and he's like, it's cool, you're hot, and then she's like, yeah, and then he's like, all right, bye. So
yeah, there's no.
They'll meet again. It's fine. I like that she wears a skirt for no reason.
Yeah, maybe that's where her cloaca is. Maybe she's being modest.
Yeah, I guess.
It's all the way up there in our belly. Yeah, no thanks. Bad.
It's not good. Not good.
I guess you know what? I want to say I can't even say that it's really bad because I didn't process it at all, so I can't really make a real judgment on it.
I guess there's nothing bad about that. That means it's a 10 out of 10.
Let's talk about something real good now. Let's talk about some real anime.
This show, I didn't even say it was shit. I said it was fuck. I said this is fuck in my notes. Okay, yeah, this we've been talking about the title of this one a lot, and the let's call it distinctive character design. Look at the size of that bottle of champagne too. Goddamn.
That's a magnum. That's a magnum.
That's yeah. Trillion Game. Funny title.
This dude. I was processing this throughout the episode, trying to really unpack exactly everything that's wrong about the way these people look. I think that this guy's biggest problem that makes him look so rough is that he has lady hair. Like he straight up like from
that's
every
one problem.
angle,
yeah, I mean, but even the ladies look fucked
hair.
up. There's that one lady. I mean, you know.
Well, she looks. The thing is that she looks like sometimes they just make the girls a little like yeah, right. They're the same person with different hair, and it's very off-putting.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
This is a manga by the Eye Shield 21 and Dr. Stone guy, and it's illustrated by an 80-year-old man, which you'd think by that point he would know what he was doing. I mean, I'm sure it's well drawn, but I guess this is the style he wants to go with. Yeah, I assume the manga also looks like this. I haven't actually checked. I'm just assuming. It'd be fucked up if they just like changed it to this.
I would be so fucking pissed.
I'm just you're like so old. You're like, God damn it! Spent so many hours on every page of this. This guy started his work drawing Spider-Man the manga in 1970.
No shit, really?
Yeah,
I've read
yeah.
Spider-Man the manga.
Oh, you did? Okay, I thought I remembered you might have talked about that before.
Yeah, no, totally read it. He's the Spider-Man, and that is a psychopath.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I have read. That's funny. I gotta go back and look at Spider-Man the manga real quick and see if it looks the same.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the guy who wrote it. He did the art?
No, the illustrator. Yeah, the drawer is this.
Fuck. Spider-Man the oh, totally. Wow. Let's see.
I feel like the Trillion game manga doesn't look fucked up. Yeah, what the hell? Oh my god.
His covers are.
Oh, it looks completely.
Covers have got a little bit of it.
It looks completely not fucked up. Oh, they just went with this for the manga. They just did this to him.
Well, I think if you look at the cover art for Trillion Game, like they're kind of getting close to this. You can see how they get there. Here, hold on. Take a look at this. Take a look at this cover art of one of our two main characters here, and tell me you're not seeing a little bit how we got.
Oh,
here.
It looks so much like it fits so much better though. I don't know.
Well, he just expresses more. There's more shading, which is I think kind of what's really getting us fucked up here. Is that like there's barely any shading on the anime version of the character. So all of like the kind of expressions that he's reaching for don't translate, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too far into it though. Does he have like nerve damage in his face or something? Like look at
he's doing DreamWorks face.
He does it in this image as well. He's got the exact same face on. With the pursed lips and like one eyebrow.
Yeah,
cocked.
He's so cocky. Yeah. This is a weird character. We don't like.
Yes.
I feel like I don't know if we don't get to that much in this first episode. I can't really figure this guy out because like I don't know what his whole deal is supposed. I mean, he wants to make $1 trillion, but like he's not like a ruthless businessman. He's not like a Machiavellian, master strategizer, or maybe he is, but he doesn't seem like brooding or like fiercely, ruthlessly intelligent. He's not like a goofball with a heart of gold. I don't know what is up with him.
Liar.
He's just a weird. He's a black box. You don't know what he's doing or thinking. Like he's just doing weird shit, and he's just talking about making $1 trillion. The manga looks like this, but he's a bit of a goat. The mangaka. Mm-hmm.
There is no plan he's gonna just do he's just gonna do crime. He's just gonna do crime. He's just probably gonna do some like higher level of crime. He's probably gonna fuck this chick or try to fuck this chick and get into like
doing legitimate business. I don't know.
And then no, he's a criminal. This guy's not gonna make $1 trillion without doing some crime.
Well, I mean, I guess like crime in quotes or like crime.
Like white collar crime. Like he's gonna be cooking some books and making some corrupt deals and like Donald Trump crime. He's gonna be doing like some New York.
Well, it's even if you go like entirely by the books, like you can't make a lot of money without like someone being able to completely fuck you.
Right, exactly.
But I don't know if this is gonna be like that. He's basically just a Giga Chad. There's 4 episodes. There are 4 episodes, and they still don't know what their business is going to do.
That's an American success story just in Japan. Yeah. So what is the plot? So the main character is this sort of effete computer book learning turbo nerd fucking loser, dork piece of shit who knows how to like type and whatever. Knows how to use computers good. Like as if anybody cares about that. Like there's no money in knowing how to use a computer.
If that's gonna matter.
If you're gonna try to get to $1 trillion, they're not gonna do it by fucking doing computers.
Got to use your hands like a man.
Yeah, like I know that you need ones and zeros to form $1 trillion, but the ones and the zeros aren't going to get you there. You know what gets you there? Playing football really good, and this guy can't do that. So, Anyway, so he saves up 10 years of New Year's money to buy a computer, which that's an insane level of foresight on his part to be like, I guess maybe he was just saving 10 years worth of money anyway.
You get like $100 a year. Yeah,
But like, I mean, you would think that I don't know, 10 full years to save your money is kind of crazy. Like, find another way to make some money rather than waiting that long. Anyway,
there's got to be something you could do. Yeah.
Yeah, like crime, like he's going to be doing now. But so he
pick up change for more than that.
He buys his laptop and finds himself into a comical, only in anime, does not happen in real life crime in Japan, where he gets mugged instantly. He instantaneously gets mugged walking out of this computer store.
Well, it's like he's getting mugged, but like the muggers are also like taking their sweet ass time. So like it's doubly unusual.
Rather than snatching and grabbing, they instead like just they harass him and then talk about how they're going
to snatch and grab.
They tell him about how we're going to make so much money selling your laptop and like really make sure that he gets a good look at their faces, all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is saved at the last moment by our friend with the lady hair. And he's like, he then hacks into what does he do? He hacks into the police camera system.
He deletes I don't know if it's a police camera, but I think it might just be on like the side of a business or whatever. But I mean, he hacks into the security camera and deletes the footage because he can do that.
And again, there's no fucking money in that, dude. Like, get real. Like,
what? Of course there is. You can be a penetration tester.
No, dude, that's not real. What's real is like building
doing crime.
Like,
you just
like
keep
working construction and doing crime. Yeah, those are the 2. You gotta be building buildings. You gotta be like hauling lumber, or you gotta be like crime. Those are the things that can make you money. Not
chopping
wood.
Yeah.
Crap for babies. Like, oh, you got your big Game Boy there that just has a few extra keys on it, and somehow you're gonna turn that into bucks. I don't think so.
Yeah, you're a Zoomer in Japan. All the money's in chopping wood. Okay.
So. Yeah, well, nobody wants to do real work anymore. So, like, the demand is really high, but the supply is really low. So, you're maybe a trillionaire in no time. So, he gets saved, and he's like, what does he say from here? Does he say that I'm going to make $1 trillion? Is that what he says?
He doesn't even say, he doesn't make like a declaration, but he's just like, his only interest is $1 trillion specifically. Like, not even like building up to it, just like, if it's not $1 trillion, I'm not fucking into it, dude. So he's like, can you hack into the bank and give us $1 trillion? Well, he says 100 trillion yen, which is like basically $1 trillion. Not as much anymore. That's only like 600 billion at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably buy a house with that.
Yeah. But then they become buds and they start going to job interviews, I guess, like together. And then
that was 8 years ago, by the way.
the beating up, the bullying thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a time skip to them in college, right before they graduate. Like it just acknowledges that they know each other in college, right?
Yeah.
And then they go job hunting together. Which that would be really upsetting to job hunt with your friend, and like one of you gets a job and one of you doesn't. That's crazy.
That's pretty much guaranteed to happen.
So I mean, yeah, if we were fucking applying for the same job, yeah, easily.
Yeah. It's okay. I'd buy you a drink afterwards to console you.
I'm really only there for the drink anyway. Applying's free, so I'm not qualified to do the work that you do.
We should go to job interviews with the other person's job.
No, we should go to job interviews together. We're a package deal.
Yeah. We're like Fuamoko, dude. It's like, yeah, we have to always be together, but we're not twins.
So anyway, time skip. They go to do a bunch of interviews. They both get an interview back to back at this place called Dragon Bank. Which is an awesome name for a bank.
That's a very Japanese, name for a bank.
Yeah, I was thinking about how I should change my business title to be like limited as like the what's the name of the business exactly? Do you know it off? It's a Dragon Bank.
No, I don't know.
Dragon Bank Holdings Limited.
That's good.
Think that adding Holdings Limited on the end of my business name would be pretty hardcore.
No, dude, you have to be a Heavy Industries.
Yeah. Oh,
dude, your last name, Heavy Industries. That's so good. That's so fucking good.
Yes, dude. Fuck yeah.
Glorious Pictures Inc.
So they do.
It's like a silly Chinese food place name.
I was thinking it would be awesome to get like Japanese movie pre-roll things where it's like the logo. The logos are always they're either like ancient, like the Toho one, or they're like really weirdly flat 2D graphics that are like cheesy looking. Those are, like,
you get like a really 20th century, like when you watch like an older Jackie Chan movie, like the Hong Kong ones, and it's just like all these production companies that the logos are just like out of a different fucking universe because like it's just from a communist like other side of the world, and it's like like, is this part of the movie? This isn't real. And then it's like a real logo. It's crazy.
Golden cock harvest.
Yeah.
Golden cock glorious harvest. Images.
Golden bounty sunrise. Yeah. People's golden sunrise. Films.
Yeah, it's like a man and a woman looking into the distance in silhouette.
Yeah, with their child, like patting their child on the back, like looking into the distance, smiling.
Rule. Oh, I should totally do that. That shit goes so hard though.
It's so good. It's
like
so
I want my business logo to look like it came from a dead comm block country, like a nation that no longer exists.
Oh yeah. If you ever like look at like I remember like finding like a magazine that was published in Rhodesia, and like all the graphic design and everything is just like, it's fucking nuts. It's like nothing else. Is so good.
Yeah, but that's really where we need to start drawing from, is dead nations for inspiration.
Oh yeah,
because they knew what they were doing. Anyway, so they both get back-to-back job interviews here. Obviously, our fucking complete loser piece of shit main character can't even just talk to some motherfuckers about a job he's overqualified for, so he sweats up a storm. One of these is you, and one of these is me, by the way. Then then once you've left the room, I enter.
Yes, once you've left. Yeah, once you've left the room.
Once I have mopped up all of the sweat you left behind on the chair, and sweat and piss and cum that you left behind on the chair.
Yeah, from being excited from being hired because of how good I was.
Okay, so you're in a fantasy world then. So, by the way, we're not like at like a real job interview here. This is for like a warehouse job. We're like seeing who gets to operate the forklift at this warehouse. I got my Class D license, so you have no shot.
I should get forklift certified.
You put that on your dating profile. It's like what are my special skills? I'm forklift certified. I can operate an 18-wheeled vehicle. And then this guy just shows up and lies to everybody until it's revealed later that he didn't actually lie the entire time. And then he quits the job that he gets, and now they're going to go into business together.
Yeah, because again, it's like maybe I wasn't paying very good attention, but it seemed like he wasn't interested in the job because he just wasn't going to get $1 trillion. I don't know.
What's the annual salary? Is it $1 trillion?
Is it $1 trillion?
Okay, good day.
Yeah. So he's just like, no, I quit because I need to make $1 trillion. So we're gonna make $1 trillion. And then I guess they're gonna team up with this lady or something. Something's gonna happen. I don't know. I like this frame because I think that line is supposed to be like the bottom of his nose, but it looked like his mouth to me, and I thought it was very funny.
Would have liked to have seen anything of what they're going to do.
Yeah. I feel like we didn't really get to the plot of this.
I think this is a great first act for a first episode of an anime, where I then, for the rest of the first episode, learn anything about what the program's going to be about.
Yeah, just forklift certified on a dating profile implying that you're into fat women. Yeah, maybe I might be in it. Yeah, maybe you should phrase it differently. I don't know.
It depends on what you're into.
Well, I mean, unless you're actually in. Yeah,
unless. Yeah, I'm not even going to joke about that. It's not funny.
Oh my gosh, don't say anything distasteful.
No, I think it's not funny that anybody would be into fat people.
No, it's not funny. That's disgusting.
Yes. You ready to get fucking theological?
No. I guess never. Not. The next show is called Chi. I love when they do it. It's Chi period colon. Even though it's not a sentence, it's period colon. Chikyuu no Undou ni Tsuite, orb on the movements of the earth. Manga adaptation, Madhouse. This takes place in the kingdom of P, they say.
Wow. Wow.
This is really
that's when you know you're in for some
stuff.
shit.
Yeah,
This is when you know you're in for some shit, is when you're talking about that P.
We're all up in that P. We're immersed in it. And
I like this rock and roll teacher, by the way. I like this guy.
Is this Ringo? Is this what Ringo looks like? I think this is Ringo.
Exactly, yeah, he looks like he's like in a 70s rock band. Yeah.
60s or 70s? Yeah.
Are you allowed to have that mustache if you're man of the cloth?
I mean, it looks like is he George? Are you that is long hair for I mean, obviously whoever wrote this is very, very well versed and well researched into the into 16th century European Christianity. Oh no, he looks like George Harrison. That's who he is. Okay, it's not Ringo. Yeah.
Isn't it a pity?
That's Georgie for him for sure.
Depends on the era.
I'm a school teacher. Look at me. I'm pointing my finger.
Wouldn't it be funny if we quit being in the Beatles and became school teachers? And then nobody else committed to the bit. Instead, John Lennon's like, I'm going to sit in bed for 3 months to protest something. I don't know.
The other fellas said they would do it, and I'm the only one who did it. And now I'm teaching
theology.
And how did I end up here? All the buildings
I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Yep, that's me.
That's terrible.
Oh, we stink.
Hey, it's part 2, baby. We always rally.
Part 2, yeah.
We always rally. We rally in part 3. This is everybody knows the fucking deal by this point. You know? Nothing happened. We released these things 1 week apart. What do you want from us?
What do you expect? Right.
Yeah.
People do shows. Radio guys do shows every day. Streamers.
It's not our bag, baby.
No, we chose a different path. Yeah, this is about a sort of some kind of boy genius, learning in, I don't know, he's in school, and he wants to learn about the stars and about space, but unfortunately he is living under the rule of the organization most opposed to astronomy in all of human history, the Catholic Church.
What else could he be doing?
Like I said, this
looking
guy
at the
was an
stars?
expert. Was that? Huh?
What else? What else would they be doing other than looking up at the stars? That's where God is. God's up there.
I know they hate it. They're like, no, you can't look up there. Stop looking. I think there's a meteor shower tonight. I should get out there. It's like a clear sky.
You're not allowed to, dude. You're fucking joking.
That's true. That would be heretical, blasphemous. Yeah, and then he meets this really old guy, this old scary guy, who tells him like, hey, whoa, what if the Earth went around the sun, and his mind is blown. And I assume in episode 2 he's gonna be like, hey, why you know how the church says that men should only have sex with women? Well, how does that make sense?
There's a hole there.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a woman naked? Have you ever seen one naked? Would you know?
How do you even know if you like that?
Yeah, you wouldn't know until. Well, why don't you make sure that you don't like men first, and we can both make sure.
Gotta at least try. Sure. That's what science is all about.
The scariest guy ever. He could just come out and do like classic manipulation where you're like, I'm gonna be really nice to you and show interest in these things. It's like, oh, it's actually not a bad thing that you're into astrology or astronomy, not astrology. But actually, it would be a bad thing if he was in astrology. But it's like, oh, it's actually cool to be into astronomy. Don't listen to what your teachers are saying. But he goes straight for intimidation right off the bat, which is, I don't know. You're gonna catch more flies with sugar than with salt. But what do I know? I'm just a guy.
Yeah, I've never been old. Maybe this works better.
Yeah, I guess you're really old and deformed. Maybe you have to just lean into being scary.
Got to play the part. Yeah, this is like, this like conceptually, in a broad sense, like normally this would have something for it, but I don't really see where this can. It's like, oh, here's a young boy's amazing journey to find that there's no meaning in anything and nothing matters. It's like this isn't gonna be fun. This just seems depressing.
Don't know who this is for.
No.
Like what's the I'm watching shows about dragons getting reincarnated as people and then fucking snakes. like why would I watch this dreary
There's
show
no snake
about
girls
this
in this
monster man from threatening this guy with being burned at the stake,
yeah,
just kind of perplexing this got made. Maybe it'll be good. Is this based on anything?
It's what did I say? It's a manga.
Okay, I mean maybe the manga's really good. But yeah, I'm a little confused.
Crazy places. I don't know.
Maybe it does. Maybe there's a lot of good kind of self-contained to this world political stuff that's interesting. But I don't see anything in this first episode that really attracts me.
Yeah, it seems pretty boring so far. It's just like there's just like church guys and they're like bad, and then there's like old crazy guy who's like good.
Well, he's also bad, but he's a different.
Spoilers: the kid dies in episode 3. The Shoe is an anthology series about the shoe. The show is an anthology series about heliocentrism. What a weird fucking thing. That's so strange.
It is not. It is not that.
You don't think so?
No, he's joking.
Why that?
He's having you on. Holy shit, he does take over. What? Wait, this is real? I just read a spoiler for episode 4. What? New main character taking over the beginning of the OP. I guess that makes sense. We're spared from. What?
Well, they made us love this character so much. I bet that's devastating when he dies.
I could have sworn that was a joke.
I was like, no, it didn't seem like a joke. It's too specific.
That is a baffling.
It's not even about
decision.
this kid. It's about the concept of heliocentrism.
Wow. Well, I now it makes complete sense as to why they made an entire show out of this. Now I get it.
Yeah.
No, yes, I understand completely.
Yeah, I've been enlightened. Yeah, that's odd.
That's odd. I can't even say that I disliked it. That scene of that guy getting burned at the stake was pretty hardcore. I thought it was going to reveal that it was his friend from class was getting burned at the stake.
Oh.
For having joked about him being like a god, which is a weird thing. This guy was really effusive in his praise. He was really laying on thick his classmate, where he's like, "Holy shit, you're so smart that you were able to go to college. Yeah. You're like the smartest thing ever. You're like smarter than like God, dude." Which is which is a crazy thing to say in a religious classroom. But yeah, I thought that was good to be like, oh fuck, my friend just got murdered for this. But anyway, next though.
Next is Mahoutsukai ni Narenakatta Onnanoko no Hanashi. The stories, plural, of girls who couldn't be magicians.
It's bright. It's my eyes. It's so bright.
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Are they closed?
Yes.
Okay, you can open them. Ah! Where is it? Where's the show? Ah! I'm stunned.
Oh my god! I've never seen anything look like this. I've seen shows that are bright and bloomy before, but this is on another level. It's eye searing. It's so colorful.
I love it. I love it so much. The stories of girls who could be magicians. I'm not saying that I
dislike it. It's just a lot to take in. I'm not used to this level of...
This is crazy to go for this amount of color. I mean, this is nuts.
There is no true black in this anywhere.
Dude, it's magic.
It doesn't even go to like middle gray.
This is a show about goddamn magic. All the other shows about magic that try to look normal. No, it's magic. Everything's fucking pastel ass pink and fucking yellow and shit. This is a web novel. Weird. JC Staff again. Yeah, there is colors. Everything's got this like kind of textured like storybook look to it. It's a little bloomy. I can't believe it even pulls this off without looking like total vomit. Like shows try to be colorful. It looks like barf all the time. It's so hard to mix like really bright colors. And it just does it. And it's great. And it's very Little Witch Academia-y.
Yes.
You know, it's magic. It's a girl who wants to be they just say magician in the show, but it's like witch, right? And so she grows up and she has to go to magic school, and she does go to magic school, but not like the good magic school, or she doesn't get into like the best program or something. I don't know. There's like a group of like mean girls who have like a harpsichord playing over them, and she is like kind of looking at them, and then she's in some other school, but she's still gonna learn to be a magician. It's pretty simple, but and then at one point, it's a common thing. I mean, I know this already happens all the time, but especially in this chunk of shows, multiple of them happens like the middle of the episode. Like, oh, a big monster showed up. Oh no, it's a big monster. That's why I called this stream "Oh no, a big monster" fall 2024. It's always just like, oh, a big monster.
Now the character is forced into a hero role. They have to take action. Not in this case. Not in this case though. She actually doesn't really take any action at all. No, she does jack fucking shit. Worthless, useless fucking bitch. Look at it's got every color. They're using every single color.
It's like watercolors sometimes. It's crazy.
It's full on rainbow.
Look at this. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I mean, like full on just clipping white on her face. just like so much light that it's blowing out. Yeah, I mean,
So many effects too when they do spells. There's like so much shit flying all over the screen.
It's really well executed. I unfortunately I have seen this show. I have seen this show before.
Honestly, I thought this might have been a better first episode than the first episode of Little Witch Academia.
Yeah, it's I have a hard time like getting invested in something that's so similar to something I've already seen. You know, like I
Did you watch all that show?
No, God, no.
Oh, okay.
I only watched a little bit of the LWA show, which I didn't. The LWA show is pretty good.
Yeah.
But the first OVA is OVA is amazing. So like, anything other than that is gonna feel like a disappointment, basically. So, even the second OVA was pretty good, but it just didn't quite recapture the brilliance of the first one. Yeah, this fine. It's fine.
The faces are cute. It's just so colorful. It's fun. You know, it's lighthearted.
Yeah.
The animation's nice. I love the let's see if I can get to it. I took a lot of screenshots, I think. But goddamn, look at this. Like every frame looks like it looks like an eye catch that would be like, you know, in the middle of another show.
Oh, did the stream drop?
Did it? No. Maybe you dropped.
No,
buddy.
Weird. What? Which one is this? Which screenshot you got up right now?
I don't know. I just got a random one of their friend holding her back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It just looped there for a second.
Can I go live? Can I look at the stream? Yeah, it's good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like the mean girl has like huge big hair. She's got like crazy Utena eyelashes.
Yeah.
Like that look like bird wings, you know. Very bold.
That's a great looking
character design.
That's a great looking character design. Yeah.
This capybara.
There's a
also with eyelashes.
I just if we're gonna put this much effort into making this thing look so good, making all the characters look so good, I just want something a little bit more novel.
Yeah.
I just want something like with a little bit more. Oh, that's a great looking.
Look at the building though.
I know, but like, it's just something. Just give me a little spin.
Yeah,
just
I understand.
one little spin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Then maybe they'll get to it.
It's possible they will. I'm impatient.
She's throwing geometry at that motherfucker. Oh, this is my favorite character design. This big, huge-haired, sassy witch girl with the frog on her head.
Shut up, Happy D.
Yeah, not again. Oh no, the curse.
That would
of
be a
episode.
real twist.
Everyone's copying. We're in another wave of everyone copying Madoka. The character's got to die in episode 3.
So sick.
I love.
That would not be sick. This show should not go dark direction. Yeah,
in this.
That would be bad.
There shouldn't even be any men in this. It's just too nice. It's too pleasant.
Yeah.
Look at this giant rope-haired.
Yeah, she's just a fluff ball.
So good. Oh my god, I love her so much.
You want to give her a squeeze.
I just want to toss her against a wall. Watch her hair bounce her off.
Yeah, she would pinball around the entire room. All of her weight is in her hair. Look at
Yeah. She's always leaning way forwards. She's always on the balls of her feet.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's cute and fun.
And I like it.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of cute and fun.
Oh my goodness. I got the screenies for this one. It's possible that you have these same screenies, but
I don't know, maybe.
I will send these to you.
Oh yeah, hit me with it.
I'm going to right now.
Oh, with the subs. Yeah. This is
wow. I'm glad we're ending on this one. I thought about it. I'm like, should I watch another? I'm like, no, there's no way. It's not possible that we're going to be able to top this here. So, boy, oh boy.
I was very excited to watch a Mahjong show just because even though I still don't know how the game works, I've been like, there's been this thing where a lot of VTubers have been playing Mahjong, so I've been watching a lot of Mahjong streams. I've been watching a lot of girls playing Mahjong, and I don't know the rules at all, but I know a lot of the words, and I like shouting the words, and it's fun. I was hoping for some funny Mahjong memes, and this was supplying me with that, and I was getting it, and I was loving it. Some of the sentences are like incomprehensible, even if you know Mahjong lingo. It's like every noun is like a Mahjong term. It's very simple. It's a kid. He's good at Mahjong. He kind of, he's hustling the hustlers. He's playing with old guys who are trying to cheat, and it's one of those shows.
This starts as a pretty straightforward gambling show where the people he's playing with are trying to deceive, and he's either so good at deceiving himself or he's so gifted at the game that he's able to overcome the deception, and just they establish the baseline of what the show is going to be about, and then it goes fucking absolutely bonkers.
It takes such a turn that I think I might have been in denial for a few. I was I just did a double take. I was like, oh, that's wait, what?
It just keeps getting crazier.
Oh my god, dude.
To go from something so by the numbers of of this type of show where it's okay, they're good at the game, to he waltzes his way into what would you even call this place?
Well,
it's a gang rape.
It's like an it's like an apartment, and it's I forgot, but this is a flashback. So he's in a flashback, and he's going to some place to Jong, and he's nervous about it because he's with he's with a baseball cap guy, which is how you're in a CD.
He's a thug. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, that's how someone's bad news in Japan. He's a criminal, and he goes into this place, and he's like, I don't know, man, this is real seedy. And you're like, okay, it's they're weird guys. Maybe they're hustlers, or maybe they smoke weed or whatever. And then he walks by one of the rooms in the apartment, and there's a bunch of half-naked women just sitting on the floor smoking cigarettes, and you're like, whoa, what? Already that's we've jumped from a seediness level 3 to an 8. That's an 8 already. Yeah, and we're going done.
We're going from selling booze to kids to full-on sex trafficking instantly, and it's
you're wait, baby. Are these women drug addicts? Are they here because they need to be here because they need to be close to the fix? Because that's already pretty dark. You're ooh, that's pretty crazy that they went there. And then he meets the guy. Then he meets the guy he's going to be jogging with, and he pulls 2 children on collars out of the room with him with leashes. And it's yo, what?
What? There's a camera. This dude has a knife. It's
got a machete.
Who is watching this? Who is buying this content? Because they're making hardcore child porn, like child rape porn.
Yes.
In violent situations with multiple dudes, and it's wow, this is a crazy operation for a gang.
As far as you can possibly go.
Yeah,
it's not
these are basically. They're committing some of the worst crimes you could really commit. It's keeping people enslaved to rape them to make money off of it is an insane thing to do.
I mean, yeah, it's just you just rocketed up to this out of nowhere. It is crazy.
He might be. He's one of the worst pieces of shit I have ever seen in a piece of media.
I mean, as he says, nothing beats smacking tiles after banging bitches.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
Yeah. And then you remember, like, oh yeah, this is a mahjong show, and he's just gotten done having sex with these two children that he has on leashes, and then he's like, all right, it's time to fucking play mahjong. Let's go. Like that's actually what's happening in the show. That's what's going on.
Well, why don't you try to be a little empathetic and think about how awesome this must be for him?
Obviously he's having the best time ever.
I mean, nothing beats it, dude. Put the next one up there.
Life rocks.
Life. That's my new motto. Life fucking rocks. And he's thinking that, and you could feel it. You know, he's really feeling this.
It would have been a good exercise in creating some tension to like have the main character be doing some regular mahjong in a place that's like, it feels kind of off, and like there's something weird going on, and like there's this weird anxiety building up. But no, they just went like, what's the worst thing a person could do for episode 1 here? I don't know how they're gonna top this. Like, what the fuck are the rest of the episodes about?
He's gonna be playing mahjong against terrorists to keep them from blowing up an orphanage.
He's gonna be playing mahjong with ISIS. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, like I know, I get the idea. It's like, okay, if you're engaging in gambling, you're at least like a few degrees removed from organized crime. Like, I get that, but sure. Like to be a completely like, you might hear like a girl getting smacked around somewhere. Or like there's this guy's running with a dude.
Sometimes a hoe acts up.
Yeah, right. But like,
customer doesn't pay.
This dude just raped.
He just got done raping, and he still has the girls with it. He drags them out just so that they can watch him jong. He's like, no, you got to see how good I slam these tiles, dude.
All of these dudes are okay with this.
Oh yeah, and I also love that, like, because you need 4 people for mahjong, like there's also just these 2 dudes here like doing nothing. They've
been waiting while this dude was raping these children to play mahjong.
Yeah.
Like, I hope do you think he's getting close? Do you think we're about to play mahjong soon?
He's usually like, what is it, 11 minutes? Yeah, we're at like 9. Yeah, we're good.
One of the girls stopped crying, so that one's done with at least.
And then anyway, we know the main character is going to take one of them home. It's like in the opening scene, she lives in his closet, and you're like, oh, that's like cute. And then you learn that she's just been ew, like, yeah, gross.
What about?
I don't know what happens to the other one.
Could you put my other screeny up, please? That third one.
Oh, did you send a third one? Oh,
yes,
you did. Oh yeah. After all this, that was the funniest line by far. Thank you for reminding me. After he's seen all this, he starts playing mahjong, and in his internal monologue, he's like, "These guys are obviously criminals." And it's like, the word "obviously" is not saving you there, man. There's no need to make this observation at all. Just because you add "obviously" does not mean you're like good. To note this out loud in your head.
He's like throwing this out there he's like, hey guys, obviously, right?
Pretty much definitely up to no good.
He's trying to get a confirmation because he's not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, and then we start playing mahjong. We don't really get to see any of this strong action, but I mean, bonkers. Just a real delight.
I never in my wettest dreams could have imagined something like this.
I love how plain of an environment they're in. Like, I love that they're just in like a boring ass apartment where
they did get that right. That is a drug dealer ass apartment,
God damn. I mean, I want to know where this goes, but it just can't be. It can't top this. It's impossible.
Well, he doesn't have to finish this game with this guy.
Yeah, but like, what's gonna change over the course of that game that's gonna make this situation any more extreme? Like
this could go anywhere at this point. I mean, he could actually fuck the kid. Like, he could fuck our main character. Like, I don't even know.
He talks about how he's like, yeah, you know, a lot of people would pay good money to see your mouth and ass getting fucked.
Yeah. He's like, if you lose at Jong, I'm going to fuck you unconsensually and film it.
Over a game.
He needs to make his money back. I mean, they're playing for, they're playing for Hong Kong dollars, he says.
Oh my goodness, dude.
This is yeah. That's
What a treat.
that's why we watch all these shows. You know, I could have easily written this one off like, Mahjong show. No. You gotta know when you gotta see when stuff like this happens where you're like, wow. Wowie wow.
Yeah, this is a 10.
Yeah.
This is supreme entertainment right here. I like
I was on my toes the whole time.
Yeah, I was completely transfixed by they speak Spanish at one point.
Is that what that was? Okay.
They're mixing up a couple of languages, I think, but I heard Spanish for sure at one point. It's like, what is it? These languages so complex? It's this is great. This is, if you're dumpster diving, this is what you're really hoping to get. This is a diamond in the rough.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know. This is gonna be 2 cores? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is gonna be 25 episodes. Yeah.
Fuck. No forum threads on an analyst. Let's see what people have to say on Mal.
Yeah. What? I mean, it's gonna. Yeah. I don't know.
What the fuck is the name of this show? This is Touhai.
All
right,
let's see here. Episode 1 discussion. Do they have? Yeah.
Episode 1 discussion. Yep. K just seems like the type of guy who knows how to play against his opponents. Keeping his cool. Keeping his cool. We got the game of Mahjong being featured prominently in this episode and series. The gameplay is extensive and featured from various players at the table. Seems like these games will test how each player can outplay each other. How is it possible to get through an entire 2
like
paragraphs
ChatGPT.
without being ranked?
Yeah. Yeah, well, this one guy's like, I need someone to pick this up, meaning subtitlers, right? There is waifu bait. What's the holdup?
Whoa!
That just breezing right past it.
They got to sort out their priorities here. Let's see.
Oh, this is all from when it hasn't been subtitles yet. Things I hate: druggies, human trafficking, rape, child in parentheses abuse, etc. I am going to withhold from giving this episode a rating. I am glad they gave us that. They gave us that start. Now I wonder how he will get out of this. I am concerned as he only has one of the 2 girls as his pet. Likely won her in bet, and there is nowhere else for her to go. I thought it was his little sister up until they said pet. Maybe super whole. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
There is waifu bite is crazy.
That's so funny. This one just says, this is the whole forum post. Kid looking for a thrill versus villain. That's it.
Yes, that's definitely.
Visuals look way too bland. I get this show's on a shoestring budget, but more creative art direction could have turned this into a cult hit.
This is going to be a great ride. I agree.
It might be. It might just be.
Oh, we got people breaking down and analyzing the matches.
Oh, sweet.
All right, let's see about the second episode.
But there's even fewer people talking about it.
No sub still not out? Why?
Wish that episode was out so I could... Yeah, I guess that episode's not out yet.
Yeah, I guess we're just... we're never going to know what happens to this poor bastard.
I bet this is a show I could probably watch without subtitles and pick up 90% of it, you know?
Yeah, I think
especially since I don't understand Mahjong. I don't need to know any of the terminology.
Let's see what the Reddit... This is the edgiest I've seen Mahjong since Higurashi. Wish I had a tad more animation. What kind of animation you need for a Mahjong show, bro?
It's really dramatic, like people slamming down tiles would be nice. They play Mahjong in Higurashi? Huh.
An edgy Mahjong anime, Lamau.
It's true.
Tagalog. They're speaking Tagalog.
Oh, okay. That is.
This is based on real life then, because this is how these people act.
They did make the criminals, foreign. It's good.
Yeah. Well, that's
holy smokes, man.
A+.
Yeah. Primo podcast watching content at least.
Yeah.
Perfect for us.
I would watch that shit again in a heartbeat.
yeah. It's just show random people this is what anime is.
Yeah, this is one we're gonna be talking about in like a year or two. We'll be like,
Yeah,
"Man,
remember
the
that,
Mahjong show?
like
with
not
the,
as
with
not as crazy as like the Koto show, but like yeah, like that fucking mahjong with the child slaves.
Yeah. One more part.
Yeah, just
we got-
gotta do like it's gonna be like 10 shows, but still we're close. We're so close.
we got 8 shows. No, I'm sorry. No, we do have
It's
10
definitely
shows.
10.
It's 10 shows.
Oh yeah.
I only started counting from. Okay, whatever. Inside baseball. Yes, 10 shows.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't think
Keep on smacking your tiles.
Gross. Yeah, then we'll just send me videos if you do. Yeah, I should learn how to play Mahjong. That'd be fun. We should both do that. We should have a stream where we learn how to play Mahjong.
Yeah.
So you can learn faster and then face each other.
Mahjong hustlers. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna learn faster.
We should find a Mahjong parlor somewhere in one of our respective cities and just go up against old Asians.
Old Asian ladies.
And bring like one of those really long like cigarette holders or pipes or whatever.
You have to be able to smoke in Mahjong parlors, right?
100%, dude. Are you crazy? Yeah, of course. So I think it's a human rights violation. It's a Geneva Code Convention. If you can't, they don't let you.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like removing a woman's fucking hijab if you made a Japanese person not smoke while
it's
playing
like not
Mahjong.
providing tampons when you're making YouTube videos.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not eating the tampons that are provided in the bathroom at the
like,
airport.
It's like wasting the calories that are left on those the
Holy
tampons.
Shit. Someone left all these tampons here?
Oh. So much iron?
I thought you were talking about the ones in the dispenser. You're a sicko.
Oh, I said use tampon.
I know. I gotcha.
Yeah, okay,
I gotcha.
okay.
You fell for my trap. This is why I'm gonna be better at Mahjong.
Oh, you're playing mind games. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm already playing
You're
Mahjong.
psyching me out. You're hustling me.
Koi. You just got fucking hustled.
I don't think is that Mahjong? I don't know.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I got you again.
Fuck. I'm a pawn in your game. I'm just a fucking puppet. God damn it, dude.
This one drove this episode drove me a little crazy. This Mahjong episode drove me. I'm a little twisted now.
That's one that'll get you twisted.
Just like my hero, the Joker.
Yep. Once again, he's just like all of us. We didn't have a song to go out on. How about
365 party go whipping that, whipping that.
How about I play one I've been listening to this constantly recently. This is gonna be one where I just play a song that I like.
Go ahead.
I guess. Did you ever listen to any Clarence Clarity?
No.
Oh, I like this guy. He makes like, I don't know, you'll hear it, but he's coming out with new stuff, and I'm enjoying it. I don't know. Yeah.
Dog?
Okay. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Part 3 to come. Yeah. Keep on jonging.
In the back Cool.